Well, Jets fans, a free agent might very well be signed, or is he? So we go into arbitration. The first hearing was on Saturday or Sunday, and it was Andrew Copp. And so the ruling comes out today. He wanted $2.9 million for 1 year. The team was countering with 2 years for $3 million. That's a sizable gap in money. That's a $1.4 million difference in an extra year. So Copp was looking at that and going, yeah, no. So they go to arbitration. They weren't close. And the arbitrators kind of ruled down the middle. One question I've seen asked online is, well, doesn't the arbitrator have to pick one side or the other? No, he can go right down the middle. And he kind of did here. It's 2 years at $2.28 million per, so 2 years for $4.56 million. This is $1.5 million more than the Jets wanted to spend. Keep in mind, they're still looking at Connor, they're looking at Line and trying to be able to keep everybody happy here. And so it's an interesting question. Do the Jets accept this offer? Because if they reject it, if they say, nah, that's too much money, then Copp becomes an unrestricted free agent, and I don't think he'd be an unrestricted free agent for long. Copp is one of those guys who, he's a good young kid. He's a third/fourth liner, depending on how things are going, and injuries ahead of him and all this wonderful stuff. But are the Jets going to take this offer, or are they going to look and go, you know what? We've got to get cheaper contracts in here so we don't have to worry about losing other guys later. It's going to be interesting. I think they match. Or not match. Match is the wrong term. We've been using match so much lately. I think that they accept this offer. I think they'll do it gritting their teeth and probably grumbling a bit to themselves. But it's not a horrible deal for them. You look at some of the free agent contracts that have been handed out. $2.2 million for Copp isn't awful. And again, it gives them some more certainty about what's going to happen down the road, and they don't have to pay the $2.9 million that Copp was wanting. So I think with this, honestly, both sides should be relatively happy with how this went down. I do wonder when these things happen, what gets said behind closed doors, what the player said about the team, what the team might have said about the player in order to get the ruling to go their way. That sort of stuff kind of leaks out after in some situations. Not very many, but sometimes it does, and sometimes it gets kind of contentious. But let me know your thoughts. Good deal for Copp, bad deal for the Jets, bad deal for, again, Copp doesn't get his money, the Jets get their term, the Jets have to pay more money, but in the end, he still would be richer by $4.5 million. So I can't feel all that bad for Copp either, although he's losing money in a year off of what he wanted to make. We'll see what happens, right? Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And I enjoy this time of year because we start seeing how things are going to line up, who's going to end up where, how much they're getting paid, and everything slots in. And then before you know it, it's training camp. We're about, 5 weeks away from training camp? Yeah, it's not that far. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.